at it where you're like going somewhere and you show up at the place? I don't know, like you're going out to eat with a friend or you're going to a birthday party or something like that. And you show up and you meet your friends there, and your friend walks in and they're wearing like pretty much the exact same outfit, right? Like maybe not the exact same, but maybe it's like very close, right? And sometimes it's the exact same. And you're like, oh my gosh, we're twinsies. Great minds think alike. Well, that's kind of what I want. That kind of is what I think about when I think about, is the law of attraction real? Okay. Um, so those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Brittany, and I totally geek out on all of this stuff, right? Anything like inner connection to myself and the universe, self motivation, self insight, reflection, all of those things, right? And I share that stuff with others like you, if you're paying attention to this video right now. All right. So, is the law of attraction real? What do you guys think? Yes or no? You can put it in the chat. Um, and why or why not? Right? Like, I would just love to know more of what you think. Okay, so when I think about, oh, there goes my phone. Sorry, guys. Don't they know I'm on video right now? Okay, so when we think about the law of attraction, if it's real or not, first, what is that? Right? And basically, I think of it, there's probably lots of definitions. I think of it as just, what are you attracting? What are you bringing into your reality? What are you shaping with your thoughts mostly? Right? But it can also be like our actions and our emotions and things like that. Right? Our reactions to things, our responses to things. Right? And so I like to think of it as like magnets, right? Or magnets have a magnetic field, right? There's lots of things that have energy fields. And so I like to think about it as like, I am a magnet, and what am I drawing to myself? Okay. And I actually just got a little refresher in one of my middle school classrooms I'm in, that with magnets, like attracts like, right? And opposites kind of repel each other, right? If you hold magnets together, one side they're going to, and the other side they're going to repel, right? And you kind of feel, that's where you can feel the magnetic field. Okay. So, thinking about that example I just talked about, where like you show up and you're wearing the exact same outfit as a friend, right? To me, that is a form of the law of attraction. In really, a like attracting like, right? If you think about the friends you've made, a lot of the times they became your friend because you were very similar in some way or form, right? Or if they're your family, like some of my best friends are my sisters, it would make sense we're best friends because we grew up together. So we have a lot of the same likes, or we're very similar in ways, right? And that also shows, I think, when you start to like grow apart from a friend, right? And that doesn't mean like you're not friends anymore. It just means that that likeness, that strong magnetic force, is not necessarily as strong, or maybe one magnet's kind of flipping. So there's that energy field in between you, right? Like they say, you just grow apart, right? Your magnetic fields kind of separate, and you're not quite as like attracting like. Okay. So when I think about that, right? Having energy, having a magnetic field, right? To me, that shows to me that the law of attraction is real, right? Now, I also think that awareness comes into play, right? Law of attraction becomes real when you are aware and you're purposeful about it comes becomes it's always there, right? Just like magnets always work. It just might not be near some metals that are magnetic, right? Their magnetic field doesn't go away, right? It's just not necessarily near anything. So I think while the law of attraction is always there, present, we might not be aware of it enough to actually notice what's happening and to be able to gather enough evidence to prove that point to ourselves. Right? So it's always there. But if we're not aware of it, then it might not seem like it's real or working because we're just not aware of it. Right? We just haven't paid enough attention to notice the proof, right? To see it or to acknowledge it. Okay. And I'm looking at my notes because I forgot what order I wanted to talk about things, and I like my brain just went, oh, and this and this and this and this. Okay. But like, how does it work for you, right? Becoming aware. And I think some people feel like, well, yeah, I do think law of attraction's real, but why am I having all these problems? Why am I attracting, if this is real, why am I always attracting all this negativity and all of these bad things happening, right? Like I can't catch a break, right? And I think what it is we are always focusing on something, right? There's, especially as women and as moms, there's like, you know what they say on your internet browser when there's like a million tabs open? That's like a woman's brain, right? Thousands of tabs open. And so we're constantly shuffling and focusing on all of these different things that we might not even realize the things we're attracting to us, right? Because we're just shuffling through them so fast, right? And unfortunately, I don't know, good or bad. I mean, unfortunately, in the sense that our subconscious naturally goes this way, but good in the sense that we can change it, is a lot of times unintentionally we start focusing on all of the negative things. I'm guilty of it too. You know, I try to be more aware and more present. However, I still find myself getting in those spirals sometimes, right? So a lot of times we focus on all of the stressors in our life, right? That's what we end up attracting more of, right? And so we might think like, no, law of attraction isn't real because if it were real, I wouldn't be gathering all this stuff. But if we're not paying attention to that, then that's exactly what we're doing because we're letting our thoughts, the thought train, just like go full speed, right? Without us even thinking about like what's happening, right? But if we can say, okay, I know like attract likes, I know I'm like a magnet. What do I want to pull to me? What can I bring to me? Then that's where the magic happens. That's where things shift. That's where we can say, pay attention to our thought train and put a stop and change the tracks, right? Or we can say, no, we're not going down this path. We're going to go down this path and we're going to attract the things I want to attract, not the things I don't want to attract, but I can't help but focus on those, right? So that's where the law of attraction becomes real and concrete to us. It's always there, right? It's like the law of gravity. It's there. You're just not always thinking about it all the time. And a lot of us go day to day to day without thinking about it at all. Right? And so it doesn't seem real. But if we can create the awareness and the concrete of it, then we can turn it from just, a theory that's happening around us, not even paying attention, to coming into our line of sight and using it to form our reality, create our reality, and really direct our own lives, right? Take charge of our own lives and the things that we bring to us. And it's once you get that, it like the possibilities are endless, right? And then you can really start noticing and gathering that evidence on why it works. Okay. So I actually, I talk about this more, right? We do actually called like a manifestation Monday in my community. If you want to hop in, grab the link. And basically what that is we talk about what are we attracting? What do we want to attract? What do we want to manifest, right? Because manifestation and law of attraction kind of go hand in hand, I think. So that's in my community. I talk more about how to use the law of attraction to benefit you, to make it work for you, right? So that you can see like amazing changes with little, like, I don't want to say effort, but yeah, like making it easy, right? Not having to change your whole life. And really, it's just changing our thoughts, our mindset, right? All right. You guys have the best day. I look forward to hearing your stories about matching friends or anything like that, or any ahas you have. Feel free to comment and let me know. I love reading them and responding back to you. You guys have the best